Welcome back to Cord Cutting today, where we dive into some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting, including Comcast's efforts to keep its hidden fees still hidden on home internet. FCC says not so fast, Comcast. UFC, NBA, and NFL all have a plan to try to stop piracy. They want some laws changed to make it easier for them to crack down on IPTV services and piracy as a whole. And we have a new head of CNN, and MeTV is expanding a second channel to more markets. We'll break down all these stories and a whole lot more in a quick minute. First, hey, I'm recording this on Wednesday. The hurricane has moved through. We had tropical storm winds and no damage, no power outage, no real issues here. Thank you to everybody for your support. Got some staff that's still going to move by them, and so hopefully they all stay safe, but looks like it'll be pretty weak by the time it gets up to some of the other staff here at Cord Cutters News. But thank you to everybody for the kind words, and hopefully we can help you enjoy all your shows as maybe you're getting reined in. So let's dive into it. First though, if you want to learn more about these stories, check out the show notes down below and in the first pinned comment. I'll put a link to each story there. Also, if you want to help us out, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. Doing one or both lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here, so YouTube recommends our videos to more people, helping us grow, helping us support our families. Just hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help. Next up, let's dive into the news. Starting off with, Comcast had filed a complaint with the FCC and trying to get them to change some rules. Recently, government had passed a law that said that, hey, internet service providers have to fully disclose true speeds, hidden fees, taxes, and more in an easy upfront way before people sign up. No more of this, well, you know, asterisk taxes and fees additional, and then you have to like dig, you have to go look for that they would be forced to publicly quickly display that. Comcast attempted a filing saying, hey, that would be a little bit troublesome for us. We would appreciate if you wouldn't do that. Well, the FCC yesterday said, no deal. We're not going to change the rules. And now, once these rules become official, which we don't know when, we'll give 6 months for major ISPs to put in policies that will allow customers before they sign up to easily see true costs of things like data allowances, internet speeds, broadband prices, and more. Smaller ISPs with 100,000 or fewer customers will get an additional 12 or 6 months, so 12 months in total to be able to put those into place. But all ISPs must fully disclose things like data caps, hidden fees, and true internet speeds. Very interesting. Great win for cord cutters. Full disclosure of all those little pesky fees and taxes and more. And I think it's a great move overall. I think that's something that should come to more and more industries there with this. But good news, the FCC seems to be standing firm that they will put those rules in place. All right. This week, recently, NFL, NBA, and UFC also posted or sent a letter to the federal government asking them to change the laws for the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. This is a way for content owners to send requests out there, complaints to say, hey, we need access to the ability for us to take down illegal copies of our content. Currently, they complain that it can take hours. And in a live event, sometimes by the time they file a complaint to get the illegal live stream of a football game, for example, taken down, the game has come to an end. And now they're going and asking for the ability here to get it instantaneous. In Italy, for example, a law was passed where they have to be taken down within 30 minutes of the complaint being filed, and that's kind of seems like what these companies want. They say something interesting here. Let me pull this up. I'm sorry, not in my home studio. We're traveling, so I'm in kind of a weird setup for all this. But they say billions of dollars, $28 billion of potential new income is lost because of piracy. And they're hoping that the ability to take down streams faster means they can stop them mid-game instead of waiting for the game to end and then taking down the stream when people have already watched it, for example. But this is just a request for the federal government to change the law. The law hasn't even been proposed yet. This is probably pretty far down, to be honest with you. So don't look for this to happen anytime soon. But NBA, NFL, and UFC are all pushing for the ability to get instant takedowns of IPTV services and illegal live streams. All right, CNN has a new head. So CNN lost their head earlier this year. There's been interim people taking over the embattled news network. And now a former New York Times executive, Mark Thomason, I hope I didn't butcher that, I have a weird way of doing that for names, is going to be the new head. And he's going to be taking the lead as CNN moves into a heavy new world of trying to become cord cutting friendly with a new CNN on Max streaming service. So Max next month will launch a new hub called CNN Max, which will offer a 24/7 feed of content, of live breaking news and pre-recorded studio shows, so much like what CNN does now, right? Breaking news part of the day, and sometimes there's those studio shows you get later in the day. We'll also have a ton of CNN on-demand content. Now, this will not be a live feed of CNN, though it will include some CNN programming and CNN international programming. But he comes in a very tumultuous time for all. I just having one of those mornings with a hurricane happening, for all the content out there that's in news. News is increasingly becoming available online. There's a growing number of ways to watch free, legal, live news. CBS, ABC, NBC, and more are all launching news hubs, either in their streaming platforms like Peacock or Max, or direct to consumers like CBS for free and live. And there's a lot of ways to do that. And that's put real pressure on media giants, the traditional major networks like Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, and more have seen their subscriber numbers drop, have seen pressure from new upcoming sources for news. We'll see how this plays out, but he's got a hard road ahead of him. All right, MeTV is launching a new over-there, or has launched a new over-there network. 2 years ago, they launched MeTV Plus, which was a second over-there channel for free to watch classic television shows. At launch, it was available just in Phoenix and Chicago. It's now available in 30 markets around the country. We reached out to them for more details on this. They haven't really made big announcements. They haven't even updated the MeTV Plus website since it first launched. But now it's available in 30 markets. If you want to find all 30, we have a link in the show notes down below to our story that will give you details on how to find all 30, see where it is for you. But this includes a bunch of classic TV shows, the ability to watch fan favorite shows for free. If you have a DVR with your antenna, a great way to build up a massive catalog of popular movies, television shows. I have a ton of Dragnet episodes I've recorded that way, for example. But one more great option for free over-there television, MeTV Plus, just like MeTV, but a second channel of it, is now available in 30 markets. All right, Spectrum has an a la carte service. Now, this a la carte service is not new, but there's a new feature to it. For $30 a month, plus maybe local channel fees if you have those, depending on where you live. There's all kinds of catches here. It could cost more, but you can pick anywhere from 15 to 25 channels, depending on where you live, to be able to watch the channels you just want. In the past, when you picked the channels from a list of 60 plus channels, you were stuck with that. Now Spectrum says Spectrum Internet customers who sign up for this plan will be able to, every 30 days, change the channels they want. For example, football's coming up. Maybe you want to add in the NFL Network and some other sports-focused networks for football season. Football season ends, maybe you want to remove them or replace them with movie channels, for example. You can now do that every 30 days with a Spectrum TV Choice package, starting at $39.99 plus fees and taxes. And then from there, you can every 30 days change it if you so choose. So really cool feature. You have to be a Spectrum Internet customer to get it. The new thing, once again, it's not the service. The service has been around. What's new here is the fact that you can change it every 30 days now. All right, Pluto TV has announced 2 new live channels coming in September. Ton of on-demand content. I won't go through all the content, but the 2 new channels are Zoom Zoom. Nickelodeon Zoom Zoom is the ultimate destination for preschool action there. And more TV game shows. Now, this is a new game show network with even more game show content. Pluto TV last month had a bunch of game show content over the summer added, I should say. Now they're bringing more with the More TV game show channel. No exact launch dates for those channels, but there's also a ton of on-demand content. Pluto TV also has a habit of launching channels without any pre-warning. So check it out, link in the show notes. There will be a Star Trek Day with tons of content there for that, including the Lower Decks coming to Pluto TV. You also have Yellowstone first few seasons streaming on Pluto TV. Lots of content here with all this. All right, speaking of that, CBS and Paramount Plus will be airing a special Bob Barker show to honor him. It'll be free over there with CBS. It will be on Paramount Plus if you have that through your local CBS affiliate. Really great way. They're going to have a special honor. This will be happening on August 31st at 8 p.m. Eastern, and he will be breaking down all that. They also say the broadcast will air again during Labor Day weekend during the game show's regular time slot of 11 a.m. Eastern. If you miss it on Saturday, it will re-air on Monday during Labor Day. So check that out. And last story up of the day, SpaceX's Starlink home internets continue to get better. They just this week launched their 5,000th satellite into space. As more satellites build out, the network be able to better handle demand and be able to better cover areas. And this is also as they're continuing to launch their second generation of satellites that can handle much more data and do it far faster. But there's now over 5,000 satellites in space, with thousands more still to come. SpaceX hopes that this will offer good, high-quality internet around the whole world, no matter where you live. No longer living in a Pacific island or on a cruise ship going across the Atlantic, as that's being tested too, will you be cut off from internet. You'll now have options for internet no matter where you are in the world once this network is fully built out. Well, that's it for today. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you again for all the kind words about the hurricane coming through. Keep our staff in your thoughts. Some staff still potentially being hit by the effects as it moves up the coast, so keep them in your thoughts. Until next time, take care, be safe. I'll talk to you all again real soon.